All right, so we have another crybaby on the stage, guys. Joe waited all that time to come on the stage and cry about why I destroy, expose, and humiliate Islam as a religion. Guys, stop coming up. If you're a Muslim, I'm talking to the Muslims here. Hear me. If you are a Muslim, you are making your religion look weak, look pathetic, look like a pick-me, look victimized. Stop doing that.
Hi, welcome back to this channel. On this episode of our usual debate with GodLogic and Muslims, a Muslim inquired about GodLogic talking about Islam for the time in his debate and also in his videos. Let's watch this video to find out what he said and GodLogic's reaction to what the guy said.
How you doing? Scott, is this a Scott I know? I can't hear you, man. Your audio is terrible.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, it's me. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great, thanks.
Good.
Sorry, I don't have my profile picture up. Yo, I was wondering, Avery, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
I've been doing a lot of research, I've been doing a lot of analytical. I've been doing a lot of analytical historicity research.
Analytical historicity research.
Yeah. It's I just made, I just put a couple of words together,
Yes, I see.
On the history of the prophets, because I love all the prophets,
Okay.
I was just wondering, there's actually I'm actually being serious. There's actually no first century history of either Muhammad or Jesus Christ.
You said no first century history? That's not true.
No,
Jesus.
There's actually no. There's not actually any first century historical record of Jesus whatsoever.
Do you mean a paper like a papyri from the first century that exists?
Anything.
Yeah, there's definitely first century testimony that we have of Jesus, bro. Now,
can you
when you say first century of Muhammad, you mean like within the first 100 years of Muhammad's life?
I don't want to talk about that too much because that's going to get me whacked. You know what I mean, like John McAfee.
What do you mean?
So whacked? I don't want to get whacked.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to say anything. Okay, come on, man. You know what I'm talking about now. So I don't want to get whacked. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean by that. Can you tell us what you mean by that?
Anyway, dude, listen. I actually can't talk about that. I've got certain people I know that would be ready to, do something. So I actually, if
are they Muslims?
Yeah, but anyway, listen, right? So
wait, hold on. Just to be clear, you don't have to. I just want to make sure I'm clear. You don't have to say nothing else about it. Just to be clear,
yeah.
You're saying that from your analytical research of the history of Muhammad, you have seen from your research that there doesn't exist any within the first 100 years of Muhammad's life any historical records or evidence of Muhammad, and you're saying that if you say that publicly or out loud around Muslims, there will be some Muslims that would be ready to do something.
Anyway, that's just an analytical.
Be ready to do something violent to you.
We're just talking analytics here. We're just talking from like a rationalistic perspective.
That's tough. Right? That's tough as a Muslim to say.
No. Listen, there's none either for Jesus Christ or Moses or Abraham or anything.
That's tough. What you just said, man. I'm scared for you.
What about Jesus? There's none for him either.
Well, okay. So will they whack you? Scott, would they whack you for saying the same thing about Jesus?
No, there's actually slightly more for Muhammad. From an speaking rationally here for
Scott.
There's actually slightly more for Muhammad. Scott, for both.
Scott, will they whack you for saying the same things about Jesus?
Probably not.
Why not?
I don't know. What do you think I am? A moron? I don't know.
You're a Muslim. Why would they whack you for saying this about Muhammad, but won't whack you for saying this about Jesus? Don't they love Jesus the same?
Bro, I'm not trying to be. Are you trying to get me whacked with the way you're saying this?
No, I'm just asking for clarity.
So listen, right? There's actually not enough. By the way, I'm not saying I believe this. I'm just speaking from a.
I know. I'm asking before we get into these details. Why won't they whack you for saying this about Jesus? But they'll whack you for saying this about Muhammad.
Ask them. I don't know.
Why do you think? I'm asking you. Why do you think?
Listen, dude, I'm not trying to get whacked here. All right?
Okay. All right. Hey, Scott, I pray for your safety, man. Praying for your safety.
Listen.
Take care of yourself. Yeah, guys, he said, there's no first century evidence or historical evidence or records of the life of Muhammad, and that Muslims would, resort to violence on him for saying such things. But he can say these things about Jesus, but they won't do anything violent to him. If he can freely talk about no evidence being for Jesus and, kind of criticizing Jesus without fear of his life. But he can't do that for Muhammad. I wonder why. I thought Muslims loved them the same. I thought they love Jesus, right? And Allah makes no distinction among the prophets. So I wonder what's going on there. All right, the one and only, how you doing? The one and only, you're on stage. All right. Tara Jones trying to have you join. Tara Jones. All right. Is there something wrong with my app now that people aren't able to load up? Oh, okay. Vegan Living, can you hear me?
Yeah, hello, man. Thanks for letting me up.
What's up? Are you a Muslim?
Sorry?
Are you a Muslim?
No, I've just got a question about
I'm just letting up the Muslims, my friend.
Yeah, but you can still answer one.
Okay, I can answer that. People not understand, people don't get it, huh? Islam is false, changed my mind. Not veganism is false, changed my mind. Islam is false, changed my mind. If you're not a Muslim, don't come up. What is up? Let's see. The request here, man.
Hey, brother, thanks for inviting me out.
Brother, your mic is your background, whatever it is very loud.
Hey, brother, sorry, have you got me now?
Are you a Muslim?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I was born a Christian, but I grew up in.
Okay, my brother, you have a lot of noise in your background, so I need you to get somewhere quieter if you want to have this conversation, okay? You have too much noise in your background. It's way too much going on over there. And by the way, it's impossible to be born a Christian.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, merciful servant?
Do you remember discussing with me before?
Of course. Your background is loud too. Can you get somewhere quieter?
You can hear me well, right? Correct?
I can hear your background just as well as I hear you.
And now, is it good?
No, I hear people like laying down things, talking.
Okay, that's the best I can do, brother.
Okay, so maybe try to come up because I'm gonna be on for a couple hours. So maybe come up if you're around.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
How's my back?
All right, I'm gonna give TikTok one last chance, and then I'm gonna just go in and cut y'all off, man, because you guys are slowing down the stream like greatly. Man, it's been like what, 5 minutes we've been trying to do this, but find a guest.
Assalamu ala everybody that believes in Islam, and salutes to the fellow Christians And yeah, what's wrong with you? Why do you keep attacking Islam, man? What happened to you in your childhood?
Islam is false. So in my childhood, I was trained to go against falsehood, and so enemy is false, so I go against it.
All right. Considering, let's just hypothetically, in an imaginary world, consider Islam to be wrong. There are so many ideas.
I don't have to imagine that. Islam is false. Christianity is true. What do you have to add? What of substance do you have to bring to the conversation, my friend?
No, my question is, among all the wrong ideas in your imagination.
All right, so we have another crybaby on the stage, guys. Joe waited all that time to come on the stage and cry about why I destroy, expose, and humiliate Islam as a religion. Guys, stop coming up. If you're a Muslim, I'm talking to the Muslims here. Hear me. If you are a Muslim, you are making your religion look weak, look pathetic, look like a pick-me, look victimized. Stop doing that. Okay? Stop coming here asking, why are you doing this to us? Logic? There's so many things you could talk about. Why us? Stop. It's not a good look, but it's okay. I mean, if you guys want to keep doing this in front of 2,300, like maybe you guys on TikTok, you guys don't know it. There's 2,330 people watching on YouTube. So in front of 2,300 people, over 2,300 people, you guys are crying and begging a Christian to stop criticizing your religion. How do you think that looks to the 2,300 people watching? Are they going to look at this and say, man, you know what? Wow, Islam looks so strong. Wow, Islam is, just so confident, man. They're ready to answer and deal with anything. Look at them. Look at this. Muslims are ready to face the challenges that are being brought to it. Do you think that the 2,300 people watching are going to get that impression of your religion? No, you guys look pathetic. Islam looks pathetic. Stop doing this. Come up and engage. Have an intellectual dialogue. My goodness, what is happening here? Manny says, why are they acting like Drake? They need to turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Goodness gracious, man. Logic. Logic. Why? Why, Logic? There's other things, Logic, you could talk about. There's Mormonism. There's atheism, Logic. Have you heard of it? What about the other Christians? Calvinism. What about the Catholics, Logic?
Alright, welcome back, guys. That was an amazing and fascinating one. Let us know your views in the comment section. Share this video with your friends, your family, subscribe and like this video as well. It is somehow concerning that Muslim convert always says they were born a Christian but they didn't understand it, so they have to convert to Islam. But the fact that you are born into a Christian family does not make you a Christian until you are born again, until you have confessed Jesus to be your Lord and personal Savior. You're not yet a Christian. It is a privilege to be born into a Christian family, and it is another thing for you to accept Jesus as the Lord over your life. So for the fact that you're born into a Christian family does not mean that you're a Christian yet until you have confessed the Lordship of Jesus. So it doesn't make any difference if you convert to Islam or not. Since you're yet to be born again, you're not yet a Christian. Let me use that terminology. You can see the religion the young man involved himself with. He is so scared to even ask some certain questions because there are some of his Muslim body that are willing to do something to him if he dares ask some certain question about the history of Muhammad. This is insane. It doesn't make any sense at all. The privilege he took for granted in Christianity are now very expensive in Islam. I don't understand why people actively choose to be in hostage situation. For this young man here, I believe he's in a hostage situation because he dare not speak on certain truth, because there are people who are willing to unalive him for what he says. If you are triggered because other people talks or ask certain questions about your religion, then it shows how insecure you are in your own belief. If the faith of others can threaten your own faith, it shows that the foundation of your faith is not strong enough for it to host the criticisms of others. So guys, let's know your views in the comment section. Don't forget to share our videos with your friends, your family, subscribe to our channel if you have not done so. Thank you for watching. We would love to see you in our next video.